y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be starting the end of month flip series for the month of November. We will start with my Louis Vuitton medium ring agenda. I do want to apologize for my nails because I got them done for my best friend's wedding and I can't find my nail polish remover and they're like chipped and gross and I need to fix them. But I wanted to film this because it's just been a very hectic month. I have not really been active on here or Instagram. I always try and at least do one, but there's just been a lot going on that I'll share on later on, probably in December. But yeah, there's just a lot happening right now, post-graduation, with the wedding, traveling back home, prepping for graduation party and the graduation itself. So yeah, there's a lot. And so with that, haven't really feel like had time to do anything. I have it in my planners, so I always try and post real time. And so I like do batch film when it comes to YouTube, but I always try to get it close to when that's gonna post. And with Instagram, I typically might do maybe the day before, but for the most part I try to post real time just so y'all see like up close. I know a lot of people like just batch a lot of things, so what's helpful is when you batch, it's easier to get things out. What's not helpful is that when you don't batch, you end up being behind like me. But all that being said, a little behind, catching up. I have been in my planners. I think that's the thought that I was going with. And so there is still stuff to share with y'all. Again, we're gonna start with the medium ring agenda in this video, and then I'm going to do my GM in a separate, and then I'm actually gonna talk about using both of these and kind of where, since it's the end of the year, where we're going with all of that, slash what my planner lineup looks like. So let's go ahead and start. So a little controversial take is that I actually switched out my rings, and I actually got a lot more positive feedback than I was expecting. I thought it'd be like 50-50, but I only got like a few negative things. And so switching out the rings made perfect sense for me. I have been in this planner literally every single day. Like I use this planner so much more now since I've done the rings. I feel like a few comments were expecting me to hate it, but I'm so glad I did this, and I truly wish I did this sooner because I've been thinking about doing it for a bit. And I think I was just trying to wait for like gold rings, which I'm still trying to find. But this is everything that I've been needing in my agenda because the personal size just has not worked for me, nor has the FC Compact. And so I barely use this planner, and now I use it every day again because A6 is what works for me and it fits in here. So it's been the perfect like switch up because I can use the planner that I love. I can carry it with me. I don't have to have separate planners anymore. Like everything is in this, and I love it because this has been one of my favorite agendas. The size just has never worked when it came to the inserts. But now I'm mixing my favorite size, because I want to say A6 is probably my new favorite size, with one of my favorite planners. So all that to say, I'm very happy with the change that I made and having my true A6 rings in the Louis Vuitton agenda. I will have the video link below of how I did it, just for people that are curious, because I do get random comments if like some people, you know, some people sometimes miss a video or don't see a post, and so they're like, oh wait, is that true A6 or is that like personal A6? It is true A6 inside of here. I swapped out the rings, and that was the controversial take. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. Y'all, I've been loving this so much, especially with where my setup is at. I was kind of nervous because, as I mentioned, like this was my first full month outside of school, right? So I had to finish a few things up for my dissertation this month, which I think I shared online. And so like I'm done now. I finished up most of everything in October. So November was like, I've just been able to not worry about school for the first time literally in my life, which is crazy to say because I just earned my doctorate, right? And so I've gone through my associates, my bachelor's, and my master's. And I had like in between times where I was still prepping for school, saving money for school. There was never a non-school time. And so this is the first time really in my life where I don't have to worry about school. Like I'm doing the graduation party planning, but that's more just party planning, you know? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump onto the rings. I just wanted to do a little catch up with you guys. Let's go ahead and let's start with the pockets. So I found my date dots. I was going through and organizing my closet, and I put this little like HP, I don't even think it's an HP mini. It's like a little disc bound holder that had my date dots. So I found my date dots. I have these right here for now so that I can do it for my December setup video, or use them for my December setup video with you guys. So these are just here until then. I have my stickers from ROSIE PAPETERIE, the rounded labels. I've been loving these inside of here. They were perfectly. Same with my cloth and paper labels. And then this is just a bookmark like page thing from cloth and paper. It's the Your Space, and I just have it on the side because I really like the list in here. And then I love the way it layers and kind of like blends everything together. One more down. There we go. So that is everything here. And then I have stickers in the pockets when I'm traveling, but for the most part, I keep it all in this little cloth and paper pouch. And there's a lot in here because I need to go through it. I got this with all my reward points, or some of my reward points for free on the website when I did an order. I have an unboxing with that, but this just has all of like my stickers and stuff and notepads and things that I've been using to keep track of everything. And then my main ones are in this little pouch that y'all see a lot. And this is what goes in and out of that back pocket. It's just extra full right now because I need to go through it. So that is accessories. This is from Starbucks. It's a little enamel pen set that I got because I thought they were so cute. And I've seen people put pens in, and then I saw someone say all they do is like make them go down. I don't really use pens. I might use the gingerbread because it's really cute. But if you just like bend it down, then you can just like pop it in and put it on one of these. So I tested it out with this cute little polar bear and I really like it. So it's more holiday themed now and I think it's really cute. So I also have that there. So yeah, we have that. And then again, stickers normally go in the back. They're not in the back right now. They're in that pouch, but that's been working for me. And then on the rings. So I've been moving a few things around. So I have a little like layering mix of the Where There's a Will, There's a Way dashboard with the fluted dashboard. Also, I saw some of the Black Friday sneak peeks from Cloth and Paper, and there's a new like dashboard that's like this. I forgot what it's called, but I really want it. So I'll share Black Friday hauls, of course, on what I get, but I have my eye on that one. And then this is the newest one that I got. I forgot the exact name, but I love how these all layer together and look together. So I have these, and that's the front cover. And then you flip and then you go into my tabs. So I have 2 sets of cloth and paper tabs here. These are vellum tabs that I really love. This is from the Spotlight collection, and then I have it mixed with the editorial dividers. So you get a set of 3, and so just so they all blend together because I wanted to use both sets, and just for fun I mixed them up. So it goes Spotlight, editorial, Spotlight, editorial, Spotlight, editorial. I just flipped the middle tab so that way they just kind of blend in together. Plus I think it looks really cute that way. And I like how they're so similar, especially since like they're the same like type of dividers, right? So it kind of just looks like they're like that. I don't know. I like it. So I got a few questions about that because people are like, why is your second tab or third tab different? It's because I just mix them up so that they blend together. Okay, so this is where I think the changes have started. So first tab is my inbox. So we have a task and to do checklist. This is from Cloth and Paper, the vellum, as well as the inbox dashboard. And then this is the Legends exclusive dashboard that I don't believe is available anymore, which is really sad because I really love this one. And then these 3 make up my like beginning dividers for my inbox. And then over here I have a picture of my husband, my dog, and I at a hike. And then this is just a general to buy. It was just more of those larger price things. And then this is my inbox. It's very simple. It's just a single column list from Infinite Lotus. And this is just long-term things that I need to do or like research, follow up on, work on. So I have these. And then that is it. That is everything I need in my inbox. It's just things that I know need to be done, don't need to be done right away, can wait, or maybe they're important, right? And so we have that. And then the second tab is upcoming. So these are my monthly inserts. And so we have the Mountain Dashboard from Infinite Lotus, the Year at a Glance from Cloth and Paper, and then for pre-planning, I started with putting in my 2026 inserts for fun. This is the new part. So this is from ROSIE PAPETERIE, and this is the dashboard. It comes with a 26 vellum, but I kind of just liked the way this looked like this. I'll probably add the 26 vellum afterwards. This is the holiday and observances for 2025 from Cloth and Paper. And then here's the 2026 quarterly overview inserts with the year at a glance. And this is just in case I want to mark anything. So I do have a few things like birthdays, travel, I put in holidays already in here. But I want to start, things are already popping up for the new year, pre-planning. And so I just put these in so that way I can continue to pre-plan. But these are what I'm going to use in this section for the upcoming year. So I just moved it in a little bit early to pre-plan. And then we have my monthly inserts. These are month on 2-page inserts from Cloth and Paper. And then I think I'm going to the ROSIE PAPETERIE ones for 2026. And that's just so they match, but I also just really liked the design. But these have also been working so well. I have the this month tab here so I can quickly flip to my monthly view. And then I try to switch it up a little bit since it's my birthday month this month. And I have these stickers from the planner spot. So I just have like the champagne and heels for my birthday, coffee and books for like what I do in my free time now that I don't have school. And then just all the other plans and appointments are in here. And then we already have December and I started filling in some things, but I'll do a full setup video for y'all on that. And then we go into my weekly. So that is the last tab of the first section. So I have the campaign dashboard from Cloth and Paper, as well as this in progress dashboard, or I'm sorry, vellum, and then the work in progress dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And these all three are what I used for the weeklies because this is what's currently going on. And then I did switch things up a bit, including the inserts that I'm using, which I will see. And so these are the new side tab dividers from Cloth and Paper with the black script. And so I have 3 months in here. So October, so last month. Oh no, I don't have October. I took those out. Just kidding. I had October in here and I took it out without remembering. You can probably remove that then. November, so here is the current month. And so I switched to these inserts, which I think I did a video about and an Instagram post about. I think that's the last thing I posted. And I've been loving these. These are 2025 inserts. So I purchased, or 2026, what year are we in? 2026. Oh my God, y'all. I don't film for like a few weeks and I don't even know what day it is. So I purchased the 2026 inserts, and then I didn't want to purchase the 2025 and 2026 when I'm not afraid to like move in early, update the days, you know? So everything's just like a day off, and I couldn't find the date dots when I set this up. And by the time I found them, it was like literally the other day. And I was like, I'll just wait till December and use it for then. But like I'm just using the 2026 for November. So I covered it up with some scripts. And then I think like in the last week, I found some like spare date dots, so like those dates will be updated, but I'm just using the 2026 inserts. It's no big deal. I honestly don't really look at the day, and it might be because of my own doing since I'm always moving in and out of things. I just look at like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I know what week I'm in, right? So here's the current week, and this is where I'm saying like things are kind of a little boring, right? Like when it comes to it, like my schedule, there's not a lot going on, which is perfectly fine with me, but it doesn't make for the best content. But this is just how my weeks look. They're pretty plain, simple appointments, like a vet, dentist appointment, and then because I lost a filling at one point, when I'm telling y'all like things have just been happening nonstop, a crown literally fell out. And now I have to get my tooth, like one of my teeth removed because it just popped out and it took everything with it. So that's actually this upcoming weekend. So yeah, things have gone on a little crazy. And that happened like right before the trip too, which was not good. Either way, so went to the movies with my husband, but yeah, otherwise pretty simple like planning. Probably just gonna do brunch with my best friend for my birthday, and then Thanksgiving at my brother's. So again, not too much going on. So that is the weeks. I've been loving these. These will be my 2026 inserts because they're just so perfect. I like how these look versus the horizontal ones that I was using because I like lines, I like structure. I say that probably every video at this point. And so these have just been working a lot better. I like the list options. And I don't know, I like these a lot better than the horizontal because they're still technically like horizontal. I think these are like called? Vertical. Y'all know I'll have everything linked below and stuff. But I've just really been loving these, and I think it's just how I plan to and how I want to see it. This works really well. So these are definitely going to be my 2026 weekly inserts in here. And yeah, we have these, and then I already have December in here, and I kind of like just started setting things up, but I'll do a setup video to set this up with you guys, and then we'll do the date outs and everything. But that is the weekly. So that is all of the plans. So the first 3 tabs are inbox, monthly, weekly, or tasks and to-dos. What is this one? Upcoming, and then in progress. And then the last section is more of like my reference section. So we go to what is now the archive vellum with the travel dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And then this is my list. So this is everything that list wise I can do. So this is starting off with my order trackers. This is from Infinite Lotus. I love these. This is like the most used section in here. I don't even know if I have any other lists going on right now. I have like a hiking list. I think I did a Black Friday list. This was a packing list for the trip to Texas. And then I need to make a Black Friday list. I might do that in my November or my December setup with you guys, because I think that'll be fun, of things that I'm like looking at or might do. I don't know. You don't even know if I'm doing it. I typically try and do my my Christmas shopping during Black Friday so I can get stuff on sale. But I just need to work on that list. So what better way than to do content with it? So yeah, we might do that in like one of the setups. But this is the main thing that I have going on. And so I just have the inbox dashboard here. I've been alternating this between my dashboard bookmark here. I've been alternating this between this section and my new work section. And so as of right now, it's here because this has just been what I've needed the most to like quickly flip to so I can check things off. And then I don't think that's going to change since, again, Black Friday shopping, all this stuff coming in. So yeah, this is the list section, and then I just have spare lists in here. So I have I think this is the dual column list insert from Infinite Lotus, single column, and then this is the master list. Again, they're all below. But I love these because you can use them in so many different ways. Like as y'all saw, this is my list section. I have them in my inbox section. I have them in my notes section. I really like these because they're just so versatile. And then I like getting the ones without the header, so that way like I can like make my own if I want. A lot of people, since they're prepping or setting up new planners, I think that's something that if you're trying to like minimize what you buy, finding something that's really versatile will really help you, so that way you can use it for different purposes, right? And that's where I think note inserts and like column inserts are really helpful, because you can use these for literally anything. You can also, like, I have one big list item, right, but I can like take some out and put this in like my work section and then organize like my work, right? Like I could do a SWOT analysis, I could do like a general to-do list, right? They're just so versatile. And so that's something that I really recommend if you're trying to figure out what inserts to get for a new planner. Things to keep in mind when you're Black Friday shopping. I personally love inserts like this that make it easier to just do whatever you want with, right? And then you also get that structure, which I'm a huge fan of. So we have those. And then the next section is my reading section. I'm really excited to share this with you guys because this is something new, or there's something new in here that's really fun. So I have the Cloth and Paper, I forgot what this is called, dashboard, but I love the books. I think it's perfect for the reading section. And then I have the reading list inserts from Infinite Lotus. And this has been everything that I've been reading for the new year, or for this year, and then I'll switch them out in the upcoming year. This little memo is my like code of like my reviews. So I have like my little like ranking system here. For me, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars is different than I think how other people do it. Like I think everyone has their own system, right? And so for me, this is mine. And I actually need to post this on Instagram because I realized I have not shared an updated reading list. But this is everything that I've read so far this year. For fun, I don't have anything like, I've read a few books for school. Actually, I read a lot of books for school, but a lot for work. I just have like my fun books, like Kindle Unlimited books in here. But yeah, we have my reading list. And then here is the fun part. So I have this newish divider from Cloth and Paper, separating these bingo / reading challenges my best friend and I are doing. So I actually created these and I'm really proud of them because they turned out really cute. We are both dark romance readers, so keep that in mind when you see these. These are definitely let's go with R-rated. I'll just R-rate it here, so that way there's like no surprise, even though it's probably not R-rated. So we have a little A to Z reading challenge. And again, I designed these all on Canva and then print them out for my planner, so that was really cute. And so on the back, I have my reading list so that I can write what the book was on the A to Z reading challenge. And we did this for the entire season, which is really fun. And so, well, I think we said like February would be the stop date, so hopefully we can get all of this. And I tried to make them so that it was like not just Christmassy, although like the Christmas stuff is just so cute. So this is our A to Z challenge, and we have a few. So kind of like we were talking about how like old ladies with bingo, you know, they always have multiple cards. So we have different cards. So we also have a Winter Solstice Fantasy Reading Challenge, and so it's another bingo card. And then I have the books that I'm reading that pertain to like what I've crossed out here. And then we have a more fun Christmas reading challenge. I won't say it on here, but that, and then we have again the books that we read for this, and then a little naughty reading challenge, or another naughty reading challenge. This is more like winter themed. I just love the penguins because they're so cute. And then again the reading list that pertains to this. So I think these are just so cute. We had a lot of fun like honestly putting them together, and then I think it's been really fun for us to like read, talk about it, and then like talk about the bingo cards. So it's something that we both have really enjoyed, and we're going to continue to, because I created these and I love creating creating stuff like this, and I just think it's been fun too. She found a random one online in October that we did, and I won't say what it is either, but she found one online and we just really liked it, and it kind of got me into reading a little bit more. I don't know why, it just, because you want to like check off the bingo things. I don't know, it just made it more fun, right? Like reading's already fun for us, but like the bingo just made it even more fun. So I mentioned it and she found some, like, oh, those, I don't know, like they were okay, but I was like, I didn't like the look, and I was like, maybe I can just create them. And so I like just created them one weekend and they turned out really well. So I'm really excited, and I really like these. So we have our bingo cards, and so that's something that's probably going to be my reading section going forward, because we've just really been loving them. So we have that, and then the last section is my work section. I actually cannot share this because I actually have personal information in here, but I have meetings and notes since it's for work, and then this dashboard from Cloth and Paper, and then it is just the kind of like how I was saying, these are multi-purpose. So I have the single column list in here so that I can write out everything that I need to do, and then I just have general note pages as well, again, so I can write out everything that I need to do. So these are like free to use. I'm sorry I can't share like what's actually been used, but this is again where I was saying like it's versatile, that I can use it in a different section and it works for what I need. So that is everything, and then this is just a page lifter that came with this dashboard. And yeah, so that is the setup. Some fun things that I've added to my planner, a little bit about the A6 ring swap, and that is going to be it for this video. If you all have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching.